What is up, everybody? Simon here and back with another video, and in this video I'm going to teach you 3 really awesome camera hacks or hacks that go on your camera that will help you in photography and videography skills. Let's get started. Here are some of the materials that you will need to do these hacks. Cardboard, tin foil, tape, a plastic bag, and some 8x11 inch paper, or the biggest paper that you have. Alright, so for this first hack what you'll need is the tape, your paper, and cardboard. And if you do not have paper, you can also use plain white felt, which is another good thing you can use. And so what you want to do is you want to move this stuff aside, get your cardboard and lay it side by side as best as you can, and cover up any bumps or holes in the cardboard. The smoother the cardboard and the less bent up it is, the better. So you get this nice flat area, and then you can overlap it a little bit more if you want to, so you can get a flatter surface, or you can lay it side by side, but this is good for now. So what you want to do is you want to take your tape and you want to just run it along the side and seal this crease right here. Once you've gotten a couple strips down the side and it's a solid piece of cardboard, you can flip it over and do the same to the other side, so it'll be solid and it won't bend or be all flimsy. Once you've done that and it's a solid piece of cardboard, you want to take your paper and you want to lay it out in a small area. So what I'm going to do is going to go to 2, and I'm going to probably do about 8. So it's going to go up like this, and I'll show you when that's finished. And so when all the paper is laid out, what you want to do is you want to take the 2, go 2 at a time or 3 at a time or whatever, and just make a square, a big chunk of white paper. So it'll be, that's your ground. So what you want to do is you want to take these 2 for right now and tape those down, get as close to the edge as you can and as smooth as you can so there's no wrinkles or bumps in the tape. Alright, so after you've done all those steps, down the middle, down the sides, and on the top if you want to, now you have this white background that you can use. If you zoom in a little bit, you can't see the tape that much, so when you zoom in, all you see is a white background. So I could have something small down here that is, and it's on just a white background, so that's what you want that for. And when you zoom in, you cannot see the tape that's all around the edges, like this. So it's actually just a piece of cardboard, but when you zoom in all the way, it's a perfectly white background. And if you're up above a little bit more, you could have some figurines there or something small that you were doing a review on. So that is how you make a solid white background for your videos. And let's move on to the next camera hack. In the next hack, you will need tin foil. So what you want to do is you want to open it up, pull out a sheet. Now you want to take your tin foil and you want to crumble it up into a ball, loosely, not super compact. So you want to roll it up like that, and without tearing it, you want to unfold it from its crinkled up ball. So now you can see when it's unfolded, it has all of these little pockets. So even in this, so there's a window behind me over that way, and so you want to, now you can see that it reflects the light. So we're just gonna set this aside and I'll show you how to use it in a couple minutes. Aside from the tin foil, the next hack we'll be doing is with a plastic bag. So I don't know if many of you know, but there's a thing called a softbox, and they're pretty expensive. It's basically like a filter over your flash, or something that kind of muffles out the flash so it's not this harsh white light that looks like, oh yeah, that was definitely taken over flash. So this kind of smooths out the picture and the subject in the picture so it doesn't look so harsh with the flash. So what you want to do is you want to blow this bag up. Once it's blown up, you want to tie it in as many knots as you can so none of the air comes out. So tie it super tight. So now you have a softbox. That's how you make a softbox. So let me get my 40D and a flash, and I'll show you how to use this softbox and this tin foil and my white background all together. So right here we have a little Canon cap that goes on the camera when the lens is off, and that would be our test subject for big old 40D here. And let me take some test shots and show you what it would be with the harsh flash, and some test shots with the homemade softbox, and then we'll do some stand-up shots with our tinfoil creation. So let's get started on that. I want to do a shot on the wall right here with my little white squares, and this does not stick. So we're going to double side this tape and then stick the lens cap lightly, loosely to the paper. Now I can take some test shots. This is without the, might want to take that off. This is with a 50mm lens, kit lens, autofocus with the flash. My camera's about to die somehow. It even has these ginormous batteries. Haven't charged them in like 3 months. So we're going to get our softbox. Where'd that go? There it is. You can always hold it because it's not video, it's a picture. So the best way you can get a picture. And that's what it looks like with our softbox on there. So let's take some test shots again. The next thing I want to do is I want to use our tinfoil, and we have a subject, teddy bear. So the teddy bear is a little bit bigger than the tinfoil, but we can work that out. So alright, so I positioned the tinfoil on the back wall there. Okay, it's not gonna work. MacGyver genius. I just flipped it around, and a little bit crooked, but I flipped it around, so that's where we're shooting now instead of the other place on top. So now the bear can just kind of rest against the thing, sticking to it a little bit. There we go. Flat. So what this is supposed to do is it's supposed to take, you see all these little crinkles in here, capture the light from the window and from my giant flash, which means that it'll bounce off and come back into the camera and kind of be like those little white, like those little circle. It's a weird picture. Okay, I'll put a picture on the screen now of what that looks like, so you can see the little intricate little just circle balls of light in the background, and it shallow depth of field focuses on your subject. Alright, now back to me. So we're going to take this and we're going to try that same thing, the little teddy bear. I've never done this, so if it comes out to be another fail, I know why. So let's try this, and hopefully it works. So that is the test shots. So that does the best of my abilities. So those are 3 camera hacks that you can use for if you have a big camera with a flash. You can use your felt or your paper for a little background area, or you can use tin foil to get, I don't know what it's called, I think it's bokeh, I'm not sure, probably pronouncing that wrong. But you get these little balls of light in your background with a shallow depth of field, and all you need is tin foil, and you just crumble it up in a ball, and you unfold it carefully, and you get a nice background for your test subject, a teddy bear. And oh yeah, and then the softbox as well. It's deflating, but I don't need this softbox anymore. So you use the softbox and you just blow it up, and boom, you have a perfect softbox to go over their flash, and that is the end of my video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you guys think of all these camera hacks. Will you actually use them? And if you do, my link to my Instagram is in the description. You guys can go follow me there. Tag me on one of your pictures if you guys actually do this. And subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.